Here we are, unboxing the M3 Pro MacBook Pro. Let's get it. I've been wanting to get a new MacBook Pro for some time now. And I think it was when the M1 came out a few years back that I said, okay, now's the time for me to upgrade. I had a 2016 MacBook Pro, which I still have, and it does the job for me. It does everything I need to do. But it wasn't until recently where I needed a couple programs to use. They couldn't update, and when I went to go to try to actually download actual programs and pay for them and everything, I did not have the proper iOS to do so. I was literally 1 year off to where I couldn't upgrade my Mac OS any higher. If I had a 2017 MacBook Pro, then I could. But I was like, man, what am I gonna do? So I said, let me go in and let me upgrade. And when I started looking into the M chips, I noticed there was an M3, and I said, they just came out with an M1. And of course, no, I don't know all the specs and everything. I'm not like a tech guru like a Marcus Brownlee or Andres Fidosa. But knowing what I do know and knowing what I use my laptops for, I know that getting this MacBook Pro is definitely gonna help me in the long run. So I was watching a whole bunch of videos about all these different laptops, about which one I should get. And I said, well, I'm gonna go for the M3 Pro MacBook Pro. And all the videos I was watching was, basically saying, is it worth the upgrade? And they were basically talking about the upgrade from an M1 to an M2 or an M3. Well, for me, coming from a 2016 MacBook Pro, it's a no-brainer. So, getting this laptop, I think it's something that's gonna very, very, very well help me in my journey along this way. I'm ready to dig into this thing and let's unbox this thing. Let's get this bad boy out. See, look at that, bam. PRO Pro, baby. Every pro in space left, baby. They got in here. So they have right in here fully braided charger cable. That's there. This looks very nice, very, very clean. And of course, the big man attraction is the space black Apple logos, baby. Beautiful, beautiful. And then of course, one thing I wish they did was maybe have made this brick black, but it's white. It's cool. I think having it black would have been pretty dope just to match the braided cable, but it is what it is. The main attraction, which is, let's take this baby out, see what we got. That's nice. That Apple logo even looks bigger. Space black. MacBook Pro. Couple fingerprints. I know they said something about not supposed to have a lot of fingerprints, but there are a couple, but I can see how they are like kind of fading away after I put my fingerprints on them. So that's pretty cool. At least they don't like sit and they last. Come in right there. This is like the best part, is taking this bad boy off right here.
So yes, this MacBook Pro is an absolute beauty. Just like getting anything brand new, it's always such a refreshing feeling transitioning from your old item to a new one. Now this doesn't mean I'll be trashing nor neglecting my 2016 MacBook Pro. It just means that it will play a different purpose for me, which in all will help my progress moving forward. That being said, let's talk about this new machine. Okay, Now the elephant in the room is obviously this new color, space black. Not to be confused with the older space gray. The camera just doesn't capture all of the finer details in this color. It's one you must see in person. I really like it. It's not a super matte black, but sits in a good sweet spot. The keyboard gives you a good comparison of how light or dark this new color really is. I've always been a sucker for space gray and how clean and professional it looks, but I think this new space black might have a slight edge for me, as it has a bit of class and profession to it, but also has an I can have fun and break the rules if I choose to vibe to it as well. One reason I needed this upgrade was battery life. After time goes by, new things start to not last as long as they once did. Once I had got my 2016 MacBook, which was my first MacBook ever, I was blown away by how long I was able to just work freely and not worry about if there was a power outlet nearby. But as always, good things come to an end. Now don't get me wrong, the battery life on my old MacBook is still pretty good. But after have using this new M3 Pro MacBook Pro for about 2 to 3 weeks now, I can honestly say I am very impressed at how much I can get done off of one charge. I pushed this machine to see how much out of it I could get, from getting tracks ready for church, mixing some drums, downloading, uploading, and even editing this video. All programs running at the same time. My internal alarm labeled "Go grab your charger" went off. But when I checked my battery life, I noticed with all that I was doing, I had only used about 25% of my battery, with doing at least 4 hours of work. That's impressive. This goes to show that this machine can really work. As far as size goes, I found that the 14-inch was perfect. Only 1 inch bigger than my previous MacBook, the 14-inch is perfect for using on the go, traveling, fits perfectly in my bag and easy to remove. Even though I do plan on getting a new bag here in the future, one that is designed to carry dual laptops. The 14-inch is not too heavy, doesn't feel uncomfortable even when using it on your lap. Even though slightly smaller, the trackpad feels nice. Keyboard, how it looks and feels, it's very responsive and clean, and the touch bar I once wanted so badly is no more, which I'm okay with. The overall feel and look of this new laptop is wonderful to me. The bottom panel, everything. I like how Apple decided to go back to its boxy, bulky kind of look as well. This is definitely a laptop I would recommend to someone who is skeptical about upgrading from a previous gen MacBook. Now yes, I understand that Macs are a bit on the pricey side, but I look at this as an investment. This is a device that I know will last me a long while and will keep up with the times. That being said, I would say I don't recommend anyone purchasing these laptops, at least the higher end ones, if you don't need it. If you just want to have a laptop to search the web and check emails, there are a lot of other options out there. But if you're like me and are heavily involved in a lot of music editing, producing, mixing, video editing on a regular basis, then one of these laptops might just be the thing for you. All in all, I'm really glad I made this purchase, and I hope it helps me to create a lot more videos in the future just like this one. So thank you guys for sticking around. Until next time, it's only up from here.